If you've been following along, you already know we've broken down two of the most important numbers in any real estate deal: earnest money and down payment, each in its own video. But here's what keeps happening. People watch both and they still come back with the same questions. Okay, but how do these two actually relate? Are they the same thing? Am I paying both? Which one actually is at risk? So today we're putting them head to head. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how earnest money and down payment differ and how they work together, and whether you're buying or selling, how to actually use these two numbers to your advantage. Let's get into it. I'm Felix, broker owner at Pelican Realty Co, serving the Pensacola area across Escambia, Santa Rosa, and Okaloosa County. This is Real Estate Explained, where we take words that get thrown around in every real estate deal and actually break them down, so nobody can use them to confuse you. Today, we're putting two of them head to head: earnest money versus down payment. So let's put them side by side. Earnest money is a deposit you put down early, right when your offer gets accepted, to show the seller you're serious. It's usually 1 to 3% of the price, and it goes into a neutral account, remember, called escrow, while the deal comes together. We did a whole video just on this one. A down payment is a chunk of the home's price you pay out of your own pocket at closing, the part you're not borrowing from the bank. That's usually a bigger number, anywhere from 3% to 20% or more. So right away, you can see the difference. Earnest money is small and it happens early, near the start of the deal. The down payment is bigger and it happens at the end, at the closing table. One is I'm a serious deposit. The other is actual ownership stake in the house. Now, here's the part that trips everybody up, and it's the most important thing in this whole video. You're not paying both of these on top of each other. Your earnest money counts towards your down payment. Let me say that again, because it's the thing people get wrong all the time. The earnest money is not an extra fee. It's basically an early installment of your down payment. So picture this: you're buying a $300,000 house. You put down $5,000 in earnest money to get your offer accepted. That $5,000 sits in escrow. Then at closing, let's say your total down payment is going to be $15,000. You don't owe, right, $15,000 more. You owe $10,000 because the $5,000 you already put down gets credited towards it. It all comes out in the wash at the closing table. The other big difference is what is actually at risk. Your earnest money is the part that's on the line if you walk away from the deal for no good reason. Your down payment isn't sitting out there at risk like that. It's not even paid until closing. So when people worry about losing money in a deal, they're really talking about the earnest money, not the down payment. So why does getting this straight actually matter? And this one cuts both ways, whether you're buying or selling. If you're a buyer, it matters for your budget and your nerves, right? Knowing the earnest money rolls into your down payment means you can plan your cash correctly, and you don't need to panic thinking you need to come up with two separate fortunes, right? You bring your earnest money early, you bring the rest at closing, and it's really one total number, not two. Now, if you're a seller, this is where a lot of people tune out, but don't, because this is how you read an offer. When an offer comes in on your house, the earnest money and the down payment are two of the biggest signals of how strong and how serious the buyer really is. A buyer putting down a healthy earnest money deposit is telling you they're committed and not likely to flake. And a buyer with a larger down payment is often a more solid, better qualified buyer, one whose financing is less likely to fall apart before closing. So these aren't just buyer's numbers, they're the numbers you're weighing when you're deciding which offer to accept on your home. And reading them right can be the difference between a smooth closing and a deal that blows up in just 2 weeks. That's exactly the kind of thing one of our agents will walk you through. Whether they're helping you write a strong offer as a buyer or helping you read through those offers and pick as a seller. And that's why who represents you matters. At Pelican Realty Co, this is what our team does. We make sure your money's protected, your deadlines are met, and you never sign something you don't understand. Whether you're buying or selling, we explain every piece of your transaction this clearly, because a confused client makes expensive mistakes, and we're not going to let that be you. So whether you're buying or selling anywhere from Escambia, Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, whether it's next month or next year, reach out and we'll connect you with one of our agents who can walk you through it, even if you just have a question. That's what we're here for. Drop your questions in the comments, hit subscribe so you catch the next word we break down. My name is Felix. I'm with Pelican Realty Co. We'll catch you in the next one.